think that's good, right? I don't need to cook anymore.
That's plenty. Who else is eating?
Ricky.
Okay.
And if Jeff wants an egg or two, you can have an egg or two. All right, we are kayak camping in Assateague National Park, and how do we power our Torqeedos? Well, Torqeedo makes a pretty nice invention, and that's a solar panel, which actually charges right to the battery. So, Jeff, if you pan over here, we have the Sunfold 50 here, and what this is a fold-out solar panel. Comes with this nice carrying case, protective case. Now, the solar panel just folds out like so. And then at the top here, you have your standard charging cable, which will plug right into your battery where you would plug from the wall charger, from your household charger. As you can see, I plugged it in and the light's on. Going to do some flounder fishing today, and got the Torqeedo 403 ultralight installed on this Kilroy LT here. Basically, we're going to use the motor today against wind and tide to make drifts for flounder fishing. With flounder fishing, it's typical that you're going to try to find a drop off and then drift over it. This way, once you the fish kind of tend to hang on the upside or the bottom side, depending on which way the tide's going, because they're ambush predators, so they attack the bait as it comes over the hump or up the hump. So once you're done with your drift, typically you're going to drift with the tide or the wind, so you're going to have to go get back against the tide or the wind. So we're going to use the Torqeedo as a great way to not have to paddle against that tide and wind all day, and just to get us back on top of the drift to come back again. First of all, we're going to go over rod and reel. I'm a conventional guy, bait caster. I'm going to be using this Abu Garcia 5600. It's a good reel for casting, and it's a good reel for quick reeling. I believe it's a 6:8:1 gear ratio. The rod is an Abu Garcia Vengeance. They don't make this anymore, but it's a medium heavy. So this gives you a good fast action solid tip for setting the hook on those flounder. Now, the rig I'm going to be using is just a piece of 15 or 20 pound fluorocarbon tied to braid, and then up top here I have a dropper loop, and on this dropper loop I actually have a bucktail teaser, which I tied onto a 3/0 hook, and I'm using a green gulp. That's a swimming minnow gulp. Then at the bottom here I've tied on is a spro jig and chartreuse. You can use chartreuse, white, or pink. That's the typical flounder colors. Oh, that's some channel there, bud.
Got a crab blitz going.
Crab blitz, copy that. All right, well, flounder fishing wasn't doing today, and as you can see now the wind's kicking up, which could be a good thing, because actually it's sort of against the way the tide was running, so that's why it's a little bit rough right here. But we kind of gave up on flounder, and now we're actually hand lining for blue crabs. What this is it's a chicken back raw, and this is a hand line. It's just a piece of wire that hooks through the chicken with a weight on it, and what you do is you just drop this overboard, let it sit on the bottom, and you wait a little while, and then you'll feel weight actually on this when there's a crab on there. What you do is you just pull it up real slow, and using a little crab scapping net, you're able to get underneath and then scap the crab right off the chicken. What you're going to do here is you're going to pull this up real slow when you feel the weight of the crab on the end. Now, with these waves, it might shake him off, and he might swim away, but it looks like he's still on there. So I'm going to get the net underneath, and there we go. right, this pretty much concludes our kayak camping weekend out on the bay here. No flounder today, but got a few crabs in the bucket, which is nice, so we'll have a little crab piece when we get back. But the nice thing about having the Torqeedo is now we can drive in full throttle and not worry about running out of battery power. All day today, used about 30% of power. That's not bad considering how much the wind's kicked up and